Hi, the body is always listening. Feed it with positives. So how do we feed it with positives? Well, I recommend 3 different ways. And the first one is to practice being in the present as much as you can throughout the day, and practicing gratitude and saying lots of affirmations which are positive. So it's really important to focus away from our thoughts, which most of the time are not very useful, and to move our attention outwards towards our surroundings. So as we see our surroundings, we will see them in a special way, and it's called the open focus way. So we will look at everything at once, the whole big picture, all in one go. It's like we've opened the aperture of our eye lens really wide to include everything, and then we just see that, and we use our senses to see all this big picture. At the same time as we see everything, we notice the colours and the textures and the temperature of the air and the sounds and the silences and the smells and the tastes. So we're using our senses at the same time. Now, it's actually quite nice to do this outside. I mean, you can do this in traffic as well. If you go and practice this technique inside a room, you will see the whole of the room all at once, and then you'll notice something quite amazing. You'll notice that the room is actually very still and in harmony and balanced, and the room is calm. And as you rest and you stay in that feeling, you will become calm as well. So you're feeding your body with calm all throughout the day by the way you look at things, and it's quite amazing. And the second way is by practicing lots of gratitude. You can start saying, I'm really grateful for the way my body is looking after me. When I wake up in the morning, I love my bed. I have such a great sleep. I really look forward to my coffee, the smell of coffee and the taste of my toast. And I'm really grateful for the school run in the traffic, because it gives me more time to be with my kids and chat to them. Oh, I'm grateful for my family, for my friends. I love being with my friends. I just feel so relaxed in their company. And then the list goes on. You just look for the good in everything throughout the day. And then it leads into affirmations. So affirmations are really important because you can say them all the time. As opposed to being stuck in our negative thoughts, we can be using the time to say positive things like, my knees, muscles around my knees are really strong and they support me well. I go to bed and I fall asleep really well and have a great night's sleep. And I can eat anything. I just love pizza. And my immune system is so strong, so powerful and incredibly efficient. So practicing these techniques is really useful for us to feed our body with positives. But then you might say, I can't do that, it's far too difficult and I don't have the time. But it's not difficult, it's just not familiar. And by training our brain, it becomes the normal way of being. And we can actually switch paths. I mean, why would you want to stay in stressful, negative thoughts all day long? Let's change it. Let's change it and train our brains in a different way, in ways that will be really, really good for our health. I hope you found that useful.